We have a Chinese brush, or you can use a brush that comes with your watercolors, or any kind of round brush is best, but any brush is fine. And I have an old toothbrush that we're going to use for the limbs of the tree. So first thing we're going to do is give all of our watercolors a drink. Remember how we used to do that in class? Some of these I've already given a drink. Okay, so all of our watercolors are wet. And we're going to start with the branches. So I'm going to dip my toothbrush in there and then tap it on the side. I'm going to put some brown first on the brush and then a little bit of black on the bottom. And I'm going to start, got a little bit of water on there. I'm going to start making branches, and I'm going to have them come in from the side a little bit. Looks like I need a little bit more paint on here. Okay, so now I've got my branches. Now I'm going to put some littler branches, and I'm going to put some black up here, add a little bit of water to it. And I'm going to hold my brush straight up and down so that I can make some little skinny branches that my leaves are going to connect to. Okay, now I don't have any on this side, so I might need to make a branch on that side too. Just to make it a little bit more balanced. Let's see, maybe right here. Okay. Now I'm going to make some leaves. I'm going to take some green and put it up here. And add a little bit of black. Just to make it a little bit darker green. And I'm going to start putting on some leaves. So I'm going to start by just barely touching, then I'm going to press on my brush, and then I'm going to lift up slow to make a nice leaf. I'm going to barely touch, then I'm going to press, and I'm going to lift up nice and slow. Okay, this might take a little bit of practice, but actually any leaf would look beautiful, so okay. So I'm going to put a few of these on each branch, or a little stem, I guess you'd call that. And I want them different sizes, so the harder I press, the bigger the leaf will be. If I don't press very hard, I can make some little leaves. There's a little guy. And I kind of want them to go different directions too. I want some down, some up, some sideways. Now I'm going to add a little bit of yellow to that green mixture so that I can get a little bit of a different green. I don't want it all the same. So let's see how that looks. It's not too much different. I think I'm going to add some more water so that it looks a little bit more different, a little bit more yellow. There, that's nice. I don't want all my leaves to look exactly alike. Because if we look at a tree, their leaves aren't all exactly alike, are they? If we look closely anyway. Okay, I'll just do another one on this and call it good. Okay, now it's time to paint our sparrow from the story. So we are going to start with some brown up here and a little bit of red, and we're going to mix it together. And we're going to start with the head of the bird. And we're just going to press our brush down and kind of come around like that for the head, okay? Then we're going to add his back. So we're going to kind of make another little half circle for his back. Okay, and we're going to fill that part in. So he's going to be such a cute little bird. We want to get some of his little feathers in. So I'm just using brown now, not that reddish brown. And I'm going to do the back side of his wing. And the front side of his wing. And then our bird in the story had his wing clipped, or his tail feathers clipped, didn't he? But let's give him some tail feathers, because that would be sad if this little bird had that happen, huh? So we're going to give him some tail feathers. Okay, and while we got black on our brush, we can go ahead and give him a beak. So we're going to put our brush straight up and down again, and we're just barely going to touch and come in, and barely going to touch and come in. This is a talking bird, so I'm going to make his mouth open. Then I want to give him a cute little eye. Okay, and then get some brown for his tummy. Again, I'm going to hold it straight up and down. Get the bottom part of his little head. A little bit of his tummy showing. Okay, then I'm going to get some black again. Put in his little feet. So his little knees go backward and then forward. Okay, and we got our little sparrow sitting in a tree, and we're all finished.